Hey y'all, I'm Rachel and I'll be your instructor. And I wanted to share a little bit more information in case you had any questions about the course. So many of you have probably seen this before, but in terms of my background, here is a shot from the first season of the HBO show Silicon Valley, which was about a startup in Silicon Valley. This is the main character, Richard, in a competition called TechCrunch Disrupt Battlefield. And this is me in the real life version of that competition on behalf of Seeds. And before that, I was a career profitable stock trader, but I quit because of misogyny. So I have knowledge and experience that I can bring to help enrichen your interaction with the cryptocurrency sector as a trader, because all of that also led me to cryptocurrency. I got really excited about its potential to transcend what wasn't working in the old system. And that led to me founding and then iterating Seeds, bringing us to the point that we're at today, where we've helped people in need in 29 countries and counting. The Seeds is designed, it's has the intention, the driving intention to help us transcend the failings of the old economic system. But this course that you're interested in, by virtue of visiting this page today, the course sustains our project so that 100% of the value of gifts that come through Seeds can go to people in need. So we're super grateful to everybody who joins the course. Learning how to trade cryptocurrency generally using the available tools, I kind of see it as a bridge between now and the future. Like Seeds functions now, but Seeds is also for the future as we're escaping some of these old paradigms. And I want to share the tools that I've garnered to navigate the existing system so that you can benefit from them as well as we're moving into this kinder future that I see via kinder economic ecosystems like Seeds. So here's more about sort of the practical structure of the cryptocurrency and how to trade it course. We have what we call the core module. In that module and throughout the course, I'm always sharing trades that I'm actually making or interested in making personally. I'm an open book. I share any thoughts that I have, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have about like actual trades or anything at all. The core module consists of 2 weekly sessions for a month-long period. We have a theory session and a practice session. The practice session is when we're trading together live. In the theory sessions, I'll talk about things like the history of cryptocurrency, like definitions for terms, the philosophy behind many of these tools, and also I'll bring in my own perspective on where I think things are going. And then the practice sessions are essential as well, in that when I was a pro stock trader, like literally they would sit you on a desk next to a senior trader so that you could actually experience trading. You'd make your own trading decisions, but you'd have guidance next to you so that you didn't like blow the whole thing up. And over time, through that experience, you'd make your own mistakes and you'd reevaluate and shift your course depending on what you're learning. And then eventually you reach a place at which you are confident and comfortable making those trades yourself. So we're trying to replicate that in an online course setting via the cryptocurrency and how to trade it course. After the end of the core module, we have bonus sessions, which are designed to taper off. They're also live trading sessions with some theory and philosophy mixed in as needed so that you can continue trading on your own with these sort of less frequent group meetups for live trading as well as you're getting kind of your sea legs in the world of cryptocurrency trading. So after the end of the core module, the first bonus session will be 2 weeks later. Then we'll have another one 2 weeks following that, and then a final one a month after that. So that way we have that opportunity to come together, but you're progressing on your own at the same time as well. And we also have a group Discord that you can use to ask questions at any time. The course itself, in terms of the forum, will be taught on Crowdcast. So if you're familiar with this platform, you know that you can post questions in the forum in advance. I'll be sure to answer them live during the session. So even if you're not there physically live during that time, I'll be sure to answer your question, and then you can view those answers later at your leisure because you'll also have access to the recording of every session ad infinitum. It'll always be available to you. as long as Crowdcast is around, I guess I should say. So, all that said, past students are also welcome to join any future version of this course at no cost. At this time, since 2021, I've committed to teaching at least one of these courses live per year. So, like, things in the sector can change very quickly, but because we have that opportunity to come together again in a live setting, and I'm updating the course at that time as well, depending on what students may need because of those changes, it can be a good way to help you stay informed if you feel like joining again in the future. You're always welcome to do that at no cost. So the tuition to join is $19.99 USD, and that includes $19.99 USD worth of seeds at market price at the time of your purchase. So that makes the course effectively free when you pay in full upfront. We also have a monthly payment option available if you prefer that for $239 a month. You still get the nearly $2,000 worth of seeds. You just get a portion of it with every successful payment, and the monthly payment option is a little more expensive. It's not effectively free as it would be when you pay in full upfront. So this sounds crazy, but it's true. This is an ideal scenario, but just to give you a sense of how this works, if you join the course in early 2020, which was just before the just before the previous cryptocurrency bull run, seeds at that time were trading at 0.0006 cents on the market. So if you joined, you got that $19.99 worth of seeds. It was 3,331,000, etc. seeds that you received. As of this writing, seeds were trading at 3.21 cents on the market. So that meant that $2,000 worth of seeds in 2020 is now valued at nearly $107,000 today. And so if somebody joined, then they would just have that by virtue of joining, even if they did literally nothing else. You'll also have opportunities, though, to learn about things like staking and airdrops and receiving staking bonuses. So that can mean even more funding that you get by virtue of joining. This is an example from our 2022 course. I was using a tool called Optimism and talking about it with students in the course and just experimenting with it myself. And I assumed that at some point there's probably a likelihood that they would have a surprise airdrop, and that ended up happening. So as you can see here, they gave me 2,469 OP for free. Like, it's an airdrop. It's just given to you. And around that time, Optimism OP was trading at $2.19 on the market. So at that price, it meant that I got over $5,400 in free money in one airdrop alone. And airdrops, there can be multiple airdrops. They're less frequent now, I'd say, than they were a couple years ago. But the point is that if you take a few actions in the course using the Seeds cryptocurrency that you receive when you sign up, there can be huge potentials in other areas. Of course, like past performance doesn't guarantee future results and so forth. But what we can guarantee is that when you sign up, when you pay in full up front, you will get that $19.99 worth of seeds at market price. So you're net zero, as though it costs nothing at all. The Uni airdrop in late 2020, which some of you may have been aware of, I've spoken about it in our webcast. It garnered some people literally hundreds of thousands of dollars in free money. I've talked about this in the webcast as well, but I remember I'd staked a lot of cryptocurrency, but didn't stake some of my cryptocurrency for no reason. If I'd staked everything I had, like I could have bought a nice house in the States. So yeah, staking can be very advantageous. And we talk about many things relating to staking and various strategies you can use as far as staking is concerned in the course itself. So yeah, this sounds crazy. I feel weird saying it usually. And it wouldn't be fully liquid. Like the market has to have the liquidities to support those trades. But truly, these numbers are real. And in my opinion, most importantly, in joining, you're also supporting our work to ensure that 100% of the value of gifts that come through the Seeds ecosystem go to people in need, minus third-party transaction fees. So you're supporting a social good project that has served people in 29 countries to date, which I think I mentioned earlier. These are kids in Haiti at a school. I don't have any French. L'École de Choix. A seed had been redeemed on their behalf to get them funds to continue their education. So this is a real world example of real people who have benefited because of seeds. And we couldn't do this without the participation of students in our course. We just wouldn't be able to sustain the project without it. So thank you very much for your consideration, for even considering joining the course for that reason. You're also always welcome to help people in need through seeds and receive seeds and thanks at seedsgives.com/help if you feel compelled to do that. And yeah, that's it. The next live course begins Tuesday, September 26th, 2023. It's the only live course of 2023. The deadline to join the course is the night before, that Monday, the 25th, just prior to midnight Pacific time. So if that resonates, we'd love to have you. I've said this before, and it bears repeating. It like kills me to see the same gross energy. Like every cryptocurrency cycle, it's a lot of this gross, greedy energy seemingly being rewarded, or like people with that sensibility are getting rich during these cryptocurrency cycles. It always clears out and like the bad energy goes away and the scammers get pushed out and whatever. But what I'd love to see is more kind, giving people benefiting from what I think is truly revelatory tools that are of our time that we may not see again. We may not see changes like this again in our lifetimes in terms of the potential. So I really want nice people to benefit from this and share the knowledge I have so that you can. And if that resonates, we'd really love to have you in the course.